Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to apologize for being so MIA for the last few weeks. I actually have been having technical difficulties on my laptop. It keeps telling me that my disk drive is full no matter how much stuff I delete off of it. It's constantly giving me notifications about how my disk drive is full. So I can't save videos onto there, edit them or anything. Hence the lack of videos. So I'm here to do my week 25 to 27 update. I'll actually count it just as a week 26 and 27 update, since in week 25, nothing happened. I mean, my forehead has started clearing up a bit. This is a spot from my self-tanner, so that's not a pimple. So it started clearing up a bit on my forehead and my chin, but that's not, like, significant enough to count as a weekly update. Anyways, during week 26, baby became 2 pounds and 14 inches long, or about the size of a butternut squash. And he started opening and closing his eyes. So I'm looking down. I have a little notepad here. The most notable thing during week 25 is, or week 26, is his movement. He has started like moving differently and more than before. Not only can I feel kicks, but I can feel him adjusting and getting comfortable. I think since he's getting bigger and there's less room, obviously, I can now feel him as he like shifts around and snuggles up, and it's so cute. I already just feel like he's the most adorable thing, and I've never even seen him before. If I lay on my side, I can see him like waves almost on my stomach of just him moving his body parts around a little bit. Not like full force kicks. It kind of feels like digestion or muscle spasms. So I think for a while when I thought he wasn't moving so much, I just wasn't slowing down and watching my stomach enough to realize that those feelings were actually him moving. I also experienced like the nesting desires, I think. Part of it is wanting to like get stuff done for him, organize things, and set up like a space for him. But I'm at my boyfriend's apartment now. This is not where we will be living. His lease is up in the summer and he's not renewing it. So there's nowhere really for me to get that like nesting done. And I also have to wait until after my baby shower to have things to organize, since I'm waiting to see what people get me before I go out and buy stuff with my own money. I also have been feeling like, and I read an article that said this is part of nesting where you feel pickier about who you associate with, I guess. So I've been having like irritability towards certain things people have done, which lead me to feel really protective of him, and I'm like, oh, I don't want them holding him when he's born, and I feel like anxious about it since I'll probably only see them in group settings where other people can hold him. So hopefully that's just a hormone and it will go away and all will be dandy and well. But I think it's just part of nesting where I feel like particular about who's around me and who will be around him. And I realize this sounds like so shallow and like unimportant, but on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, I'm like, oh, I don't care about you. I don't care about you. You're not relevant to my life whatsoever. So I've just been unfollowing people like it's nobody's business. Yeah, so those are the two things that happened mainly during week 26. So I have actually a video from week 26 of him kicking. So I'll insert that here. Some karate chops, which is just so cute. I know probably every mom thinks this, but I just think he's the sweetest, most adorable thing, and he isn't even here yet. So week 27, this week, I just turned week 27 weeks today. He is a bunch of bananas. He is at least 2 pounds, greater than 2 pounds, and 15 inches long. His organs are just about fully developed, so a lot of his development is happening in his brain now. He can regulate his own body temperature. So that was like a big milestone, I guess, according to the Ovia app. So he's just getting ready to come on out, which I guess is something I've been thinking about a lot this week, is how close and somehow still far away his due date feels. So next weekend is Easter, and then there's my baby shower the week after that, and then the next month, I stop working. My brother graduates from, what grade is he in? Oh, high school, not college. My brother graduates from high school. My birthday happens. He's full term, all in that month, and then July comes and he's 26. His due date comes, just rambling here. His due date comes, and then 2 weeks after his due date, he has to come out by then because you can't go past 42 weeks, or they induce you. So that just feels crazy to me. I feel like there's milestones coming up to his due date, which will hopefully help me feel like it's getting there faster. And I've been thinking about the things I need to get done for him. Like, I want to make sure our cars are cleaned and ready for him, and like oils changed and safety inspections and everything. I have to decorate his part of my room. I have to organize all of his stuff. I have to get all of his stuff and have my baby shower and purchase things that we didn't get as gifts, and all of this stuff just to do for him. Prepare meals for after he's born. So I think I'm going to have a lot to do in the next 2 to 3 months. I also had him listen to music for the first time. So my boyfriend brought out headphones for me to use, and they're like the big ones with ears. I put him on my stomach and he went crazy. So I will put in the video of him moving to like a Coldplay cover here. So that is him wiggling around in there. I also have been worrying about eating healthy, and this has been a gradual change over the last few weeks. So for a while, I know I was mentioning that I hadn't been gaining any weight because I didn't have an appetite. So pretty much I was just shoving in my mouth whatever I could convince myself to eat. But at my last doctor's appointment last month, I finally had gotten back up to what my normal pre-pregnancy weight was, which is 135 to 137. I was probably about 136 pounds, I think. So I got back up to that. So now I've been transitioning into eating healthier and healthier and working on that, and really remembering that like him having healthy food to grow from is very important. I've been tracking what I eat with the MyFitnessPal app, and been focusing a lot on iron, some on protein. I'm not very worried about protein. Even though I don't eat meat, it just isn't a concern for me. And what else? Oh, limiting sweets and treats, because I find that I underestimate how many calories worth of treats I'm eating unless I keep track of them, because they're so high density, or like calorically dense, that you kind of like, oh, it's like, oh, just only like 3 cookies. It barely even felt like anything. It wasn't even a big quantity of food, and you're out like 400 calories worth of junk food. So that's pretty much what I've been focusing on these past few weeks, especially because my gestational diabetes test is next Thursday. So not today, 1 week from now. And if any of you remember from my earlier videos, the reason, like an issue I had before getting pregnant was that my insulin was a little bit high naturally. I guess some people are just born insulin resistant, so I must be one of them. So although I'm not very concerned about it, I have a little bit of worry, and I really would not like to have to deal with gestational diabetes or the risks for him that come from that. So either this was a little bit rambly. I feel a little thrown off today with using my phone and my computer issues, but I hope it was still enjoyable. I am trying to think of a good way to announce his name, since I'm very excited that we have picked and decided on a name. We call him that. We told our family that's what we're going to name him. So yes, be on the lookout for that. I will be posting a name reveal video once I think of how to film it, and then finish filming it. And I'm probably going to need my laptop issue sorted out before that can happen, since I'll record it on a nicer camera than my phone. Also, I'm at 82 subscribers, which I know to a lot of people doesn't sound like much, but I didn't even expect really to get any subscribers. I'm just more doing YouTube to have stuff to look back on and to document his life. So thank you so much for subscribing, and once I get to 100 subscribers, I will do a video with my boyfriend, hopefully around there. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!